Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Doris. I'm here to share with you about my stock account. Right now the net asset of my account is 72,140.11. Today, Apple closed up 1.45% to 181.82. United Natural Gas closed down 3.08% to 6.61. Right now, SPY S&P 500 ETF closed up 0.28%, while SQQQ made a loss of 2.74%. Overall, the industry performed well today. Dow Jones Industrial Average closed up 0.17%, Nasdaq closed up 0.90%, and S&P 500 closed up 0.28%. Today, the internet industries generally closed higher, with oil and gas leading the loss. The U.S. Treasury yields and the WTI crude oil tumbled. U.S. Nasdaq posted 8 straight gains, with Dow and the S&P 500 rising for the 7th straight day. The market continued to focus on the Fed's policy stance and the U.S. stock earnings. Minneapolis Fed President Alexander Kashkari said Fed officials have not yet discussed when to cut interest rates. Treasury yields fell, pushing tech stocks like Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, AMD, Broadcom, and Intel higher. On Tuesday, the 10-year Treasury yields fell 8.5 basis points to 4.577%, after falling as low as 4.544% on the day. The drop in the crude oil futures could also help ease inflation concern and lower retail gasoline prices. The U.S. WTI crude oil futures fell 4.3% on Tuesday, the lowest since July 21st. The rally continues after last week's rally, and we haven't seen any consolidation in the last 6 days. However, there is still a possibility for the crude oil price to continue to rise as the Middle East and OPEC Plus countries continue to cut their exports of crude oil. All 3 major U.S. indexes posted their biggest weekly gains so far in 2022 last week. In sharp contrast to the weeks in October, the S&P 500 fell more than 10% from its recent highs, sliding into the pullback zone. However, the market investors have changed sentiment as the Fed announced its November interest rate decision, that investors have becoming more optimistic about the future of the Treasury yields and the interest rates. Kashkari stressed on Monday that the risk of tightening too much was better than doing too little, and that not enough tightening to bring us back to the 2% inflation in a reasonable time. So there is still opportunity for the inflation to rise to around 3% currently. This is all I have for today. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next episode.